What up, Miss Shanika?
What up? What up, Ricky? What up, morning show? Okay, so this just really angers me because I hope that this is not the reason that our girl, Gabrielle Union, got fired. Really? They're saying that her contract was not renewed for another year. Of course, this show is number one. America's Got Talent.
Right.
Is number one, okay, on NBC. They didn't bring her back, and they didn't bring Julianne Hough back either. All right? So they're trying to say that the reason that they did not bring or renew Gabrielle Union's contract is because she's outwardly speaking about racial disparities and gender bias.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I hope that isn't the reason that she lost her job.
Well,
number one show, what isn't she bringing to the table?
If you think about it, Shanika, the same thing kind of happened to Nick Cannon. He was the face of America's Got Talent. He put that show on the map and been doing good for so long. But then with, what's going on in the world, he decided to talk about social issues.
Well,
and
first he started
issues.
wearing that turban.
And then they tried to cite some of the stuff
That
he
was
did in his
strike
comedy routine, too. Like, I think he said something that they felt was like a shot at the network, but it really wasn't. They was being petty.
But it was as soon as he decided to take a stance and to not just be, a face of a network, but to be a person and use his platform to try to help people. Mm-hmm. And then he was axed. Now the same thing has happened to her.
Well, that's not necessarily true about Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon also did a comedy special where he said some really sketchy stuff about having sex with women or something to that degree.
But he didn't do the comedy special on America's Got Talent.
But it still reflected his main job.
You know what? And then, too, like, when you look at, you had what Nick Cannon said at his stand-up special. Then you also had Howard Stern, who was also a judge on America's Got Talent. And Howard Stern be on his show like wildin'. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Howard Stern do be wildin'.
All the time.
Ricky, what do you think? Do you think that your main job should be affected by anything that you do on the comedy stage or in any other arena of your life?
Well, you just in a different time. You just have to be careful about what you say and what you talk about on stage, because the owners care about what the listeners / customers think and how they feel about it, and if they feel like they're gonna get canceled, they have to cancel you. Or the customers or listeners or viewers will cancel them. So that's why you have to be really, really careful about what you do and what you say and how you do it and how you move about these days, because when your advertisers and stuff start to pull out and, hey, I don't want to advertise because this guy right here is controversial, then the owners, they make those kind of decisions. Don't make it right, but that's what's been happening.
That's right. Well, I completely understand it, especially when you don't own the format that you own. I mean, anybody is susceptible to being canceled.
But the thing is that Gabrielle Union is so dope, and she's a great host. And there's so many of these shows out now that she's going to get another gig.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will. All right, so let's talk about Joycelyn Savage.
My God.
Brad corrected me yesterday. All right, so Joycelyn Savage is now having a couple of issues. Now, the people that own Patreon, it's a crowdfunding membership platform, and she's given them all these details about R. Kelly kidnapping her, a forced labor, a forced abortion, just doing all these crazy and scary things to her. They're saying now that they need proof of who's giving them this information. Mm-hmm. And there's some red flags being raised. I even heard someone go as far as saying that her parents may have something to do with this.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
We talked to Griggs.
Yeah, we just talked to Attorney Griggs yesterday, and he said that there was a real investigation going on because they're adamantly trying to find their daughter, Joycelyn Savage. So I hope that her parents don't have anything to do with this at all.
You know what? Because somebody said they were saying, why hadn't she reached out if she's telling everything? This is weird, yo.
This
my
is
God.
so weird.
This is one weird story. So I guess we are waiting on proof of who's actually given all these accounts of what's going on in R. Kelly's house. All right. For all these stories and more, make sure you log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
There it is. I appreciate it, Miss Shanika. Y'all give it up, Miss Shanika.